everybody, welcome back to MacBreak Studio. I'm Mark, I'm here with Steve, and we have a nice ambience in the room, don't you think?
Yeah, no, actually, if you listen in here, I hear the sound of, computer fans, AC units. You wouldn't believe how much noise is in this environment right now.
Yeah, wherever you are, if you stop and listen, it's shockingly noisy. Noise pollution.
Right, I don't know why we're not all going insane with all the
I think we
little
are.
noises around. So what is this tip? There's one of our customers that watches MacBreaks all the time, and he wrote in with a tip called replace with Ambience. And where that term came from, for those of you going...
Go ahead. I think I know what you can say.
Back in Legacy Final Cut, there was a product called Soundtrack Pro.
Pro, yes.
And there was this great feature called Replace with Ambience.
Yes.
You could, if you were listening to your voiceover and maybe someone was like, or there's a pop or something, you want to just remove it, but you can't just silence it. You want to...
Yeah, you don't have silence. You have to have that room tone.
That's right. So in Soundtrack Pro, you can make a selection of room tones somewhere else on the clip.
Yes.
And then paste it over that section. It was called Replace with
Ambience.
It was great.
Yep.
So he wrote me, said, I figured out a great way to do this in Final Cut.
Wow.
So I thought, all right.
What customer is that?
His name's Andy Nicholas.
Oh, okay.
So Andy, thank you. This is a good one. So this is your tip. And so I'm going to show you how it works. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so here is a voiceover that I've added, and this is a typical voiceover from one of our tutorials. I think it's one of the under fives, and I'm going to zoom in here, and I place markers on areas, and you can see in the waveform here where there's I'm going to zoom in here, little clicks or pops, or down here there's heavy breathing,
or
yeah, and you just want to. You want to remove that. You don't want that there.
But maybe you do want the space, because I would usually just shorten it all. But you need a little breathing room without the actual breathing.
That's right. Exactly. Now, here's the clip. I need to find a piece of ambience here where there's just a pause.
Some room tone.
Now, this is the one time where I like to change the...
You're going to go to film strip view and actually use a longer film strip than a single thumbnail?
You know what? That's exactly what I was going to do. Stop. Just please stop. The reason I like this is that in the film strip view, I could really see
that range.
You can see the range.
It's the only way to see it on a long clip.
I normally don't use the film strip view. But what's nice about this is that now I could see clearly, I can go in here, I can see that. That's a nice little section of ambience.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to bring up the keyword HUD. And look, I already have a shortcut I created called room tone.
Okay.
So I'm just going to...
got a keyword.
So I've added a keyword. And if I go over here, so room tone, that is just the room tone.
Beautiful.
Okay, so now you might want to check how long it is. Hit Control D. And so there's at least a little over 6 seconds of room tone.
Good.
Okay. Now, so I'm going to go through here. And all right, so I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to set a range and there to...
You're just tapping I know.
I know, right? And, of course, that's the only piece up there. And now, here's the keyboard.
Okay.
D for overwrite. D.
Oh, you're actually going to do an overwrite.
Right.
Wow.
Right. And over here, let's say, maybe there's some stuff here. I'm going to get rid of that breath. D for overwrite. Here's a little zoom in here. Just going to drag that in there. D for overwrite. Now, if you play through these, I've listened to this headphones. It literally is seamless. It's just... Wait to share it with you. I'll get to the fix in a moment.
Yeah, sure. Because it's just a very quiet background tone that you would hear with headphones.
It's replaced with ambience.
Yeah. Beautiful. You did replace the ambience with a D key.
With the D key.
Nice.
I thought it was a nice little tip. Thanks, Andy.
That's great. All right. Yeah. Thanks. Anybody else? If you like certain things, you want to know about them, we look through your notes and we pull stuff out in order to use if they look at tips. That's a great one. Cool. Thanks, Steve. So rippletraining.com, we do full Final Cut Pro 10 training, motion training, Resolve training. Check it all out there. Thank you for watching MacBreak Studio.